Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Our starting pitcher in this one, Walker Buehler. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Ready to go now? This is Bryce Terang. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Merrill should have this one. One down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Here's a 1-2. Here in San Diego and just getting started.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. 2 down, base is empty. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. That one at 95, missed up top, 3-1. That clips the corner.
That's a foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauer.
And that drops in for a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run shot. The Brewers score first. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's William Contreras. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's out to center field. And that'll do it. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Getting the nod on the mound, Kyle Harrison. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Bay takes it in for the out. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado to bat now. He made his major league debut as a third baseman for the Orioles August 9th, 2012.
That's a ball.
Just
outside.
Missed.
Manny kicked off his major league career with a great opening series against the Royals. You know, Boog, Machado hit 2 home runs, a triple, a double, and scored 5 times. There was absolutely no doubting his ability after that start.
What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the start of the inning. Luis Lara up now for the Brewers. Gets him to chase after that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got it. 1 out.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball.
Foul.
And foul ball. Just
no,
misses
that's outside.
with that one.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they hold the 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ty France. Harrison measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2020. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Austin.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Two down, nobody on. That one the other way. And
that ball's foul.
Foul ball. Line drive, base hit right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting 7, the catcher, Louis Campusano.
On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
Hayes off of first with 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Struck him out looking, and that's 4 strikeouts.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That's a ball.
Next pitch is outside. Hard liner. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres nothing. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here in San Diego, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Check swing went around, and the count is 1-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
To 3rd, hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Here comes Bogaerts around 3rd. Safe, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Low ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Padres.
Cronenworth leads off first with one away. Check swing, but he went too far. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On a line. Brings it in.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13,
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Machado.
Way outside, and it's 2-1. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. On the ground. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 3 innings complete. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Back here at Petco Park. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jake Bauers. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Hart also throwing. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes ranging back. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, William Contreras.
Inside, ball.
Close
That
one.
missed. That's
Doesn't
the ball.
get the call. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Payoff pitch. Sits him down looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now it's Christian Yelich. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill on his way over, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ty France. The 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1
That's
run,
ball
but the
4.
starter's
Take your
pitch
bait.
count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. One out man at first. Next for the Padres, Austin Hayes. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Next for the Padres, the catcher, Luis.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Two and 2. Got him. That ends the frame. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres 1. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jeremiah Estrada. He's been so good against lefties. Luis Lara digs in now.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Estrada, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Grounds 1 to short. Bogarts. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
No, that's
and
down.
He's got
Ball.
deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know.
Sends it to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. It's the Brewers 2 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2-1 now. And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
And that's in for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. DL Hall getting ready to go. Patrick also getting ready. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Number 9, second baseman.
The Brewers up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss there. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Bay. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Louis. Let's go.
And it's second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating. That's a really good take.
Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit and the game is tied. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kyle Harrison will depart, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. DL Hall taking over on the mound.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Manny Machado. Just
That's
missed.
down. That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Bay. To first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Petco Park. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We come on time with a band. Music composed with a jam.
New pitcher on here, Yuki Matsui.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Bryce Terang will hit next.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And 1-2. Got him. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
That's a ball.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. All muscle to center field. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 3-2.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
One down. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
Outside, ball.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now the first baseman, Jake Bowers. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. And a breaking ball misses outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ripped on a line. And that's the third out. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ty France. Strike two. High chopper to third. Vaughn sends it across to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. This one in the air, center field. Two down.
Up next for the Padres, the left
Austin
fielder,
Hayes, the next up for the Padres. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby appears to be getting loose. Here's a 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hayes off of first with 2 away. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Padres leave one. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Wandy Peralta.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, one-run game. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Gets him to chase after that one. And a 1-2. To the right side, and that chance handled. On to Bogarts. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now, Luis Lara. On a line out towards center. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 3 and the Padres 2. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 7th, it's Xander Bogaerts now. Looking to get the tying run on base. Next offering misses down and away. Upstairs.
Ball high.
Jake Cronenworth in the San Diego on deck circle. Swing at a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there, and it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Bounce to the left side. Slings to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
This one popped up, and a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The Brewers holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball.
Ripped to third. Throw over to Bowers, and that's the inning. Padres go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Back here at Petco Park, Andrew Vaughn now. Peralta, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late with the swing there. On the ground to the left. A sliding stop. Throw to first. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
That one almost got him.
Ball.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Three-two on the way. And that one ripped to left. Oh, he can't squeeze it. So back to the top of the order. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
That's a ball.
Step off, throw to first. Bay stands at first with one out. Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. There's one.
Hey!
On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The left fielder, number 11, Jackson Chomio.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Wandy Peralta out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher on now, Adrian Morejon.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. He had a big swing back in the sixth. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Inning over. Brewers strand one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Aaron Ashby.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Leading up for the Padres, the designated hitter,
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Out to short. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That's a dangerous throw from the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
No outs. Runner at first. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. And a count 1-2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Tying run at second base. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Number 25.
Payoff pitch. In there. Got him looking for the K. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Now a chance for Jackson Merrill. So the tying run at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
On the ground to third. Throw over to Bowers. And that is that. One left for San Diego. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here in San Diego, leading off, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
Out towards right center field. Tatis settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauer.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. That one misses. Full count now. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
On the ground to third, and that one handled, and that's the 3rd out. Thought in order are the Brewers, but they're up 3-2. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor McGill.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And that skips into dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1-run game, bottom 9.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Luis Campusano on deck for the Padres. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Campusano. And fouled off. The Brewers trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Backed off the plate that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
McGill is just 1 strike away. In the air to left center. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.